Hello, I'm Resonator Zen. I'm doing a video about the news that mattered to me this Tuesday, August 26th. The first story I'm going to talk about is the very despicable, fucked up, messed up. It is of the Ugandan choir, children's choir, in Chicago, whose van got broken into and stuff that just had information on it was stolen. But what really makes this story horrible is that the people who broke in and stole the information also stole personal effects that the children brought over from Uganda to the United States to give them strength and to help them deal with things that have gone on. Most of the children have had one or both parents die from HIV, and to steal from them while they're doing charity work to help people back, help children back in Uganda, to do that makes it an unforgivable act. I mean, that's something you just don't do. That's something that's so despicable. I can't even think of what kind of person would commit such a crime. Who would have so little scruples or guiding forces or inner heart or anything that would stop them, that wouldn't stop them? Like, why would you do this? What would you lack to commit this? I'm asking this. Would you ever steal from a less fortunate choir raising money? Maybe the person didn't know. Maybe they do now. Maybe they should just give the stuff back. Maybe, I don't know. Yes, they should give it back. If they didn't know, okay, it's cool. They didn't know. Now they do know, so they got to give the stuff back. Not even the Schedule 1 laptops, but the stuff that really means something to these children. They got to give that stuff back. But, yeah. Now, that's just despicable. You don't do something like that. You never should. I mean, why would you do this? What would make you resort to that? I don't know. On the sort of lighter side of my video, there is an 80-year-old woman recovering from a pistol whipping caused in a market that she owned with her daughter. And the 80-year-old woman got hit in the face so hard that her face basically broke open, and she's recovering now. And her daughter is business as usual. She's gone right back to work, and she's bruised and beaten up, but she's not back down. The daughter made fun, has gone back to work, has resumed every daily activity while her mother recuperates. And I gotta agree with the cop who said this is not a criminal, this is just a coward. And I mean, why would you do this? What would drive you to commit such a heinous act against an octogenarian? What would cause you to do that? Why would you beat up an 80-year-old woman? Why would you? I wouldn't. I have scruples. I have codes by which I live my life. There are things I do, and there's some stuff I don't do. And if you don't have scruples, then go to the nearest police station and fucking turn yourself in. I don't know. But, I mean, the two stories. I mean, you steal from a Ugandan choir doing charity work that has little or nothing left in this world other than mementos left by family members that have long since died. And then there's the woman who gets beat up, the two women who get pistol whipped after I think they give the guy the loot, and they get pistol whipped for their trouble. I mean, I'm not saying I've lost all faith in this country, but I'm just saying it's on shaky ground. There's not a redeeming factor. And why is none of this headline news? Why is none of this plastered everywhere? Why is this not front page news? Why is this not the top story in any news show? Why is this pushed to the back burner of things? This stuff should be on the front page of newspapers and reported, but no, most of the stuff is on the election or stupid frivolous bullshit. I don't get it. The news should be about news. And that's something I really find I find this really, really funny that people, Mitt Romney, I think it was, I was watching Countdown, and he was doing the world's worst, and I was, Mitt Romney called the Russian invasion and military action against Georgia, wrong. And I'm thinking to myself, just like Keith Olbermann, it's mulling in my brain, and the first time I heard this, like even before anybody said anything, I was like, we attacked Iraq. We attacked a sovereign nation, just like Russia, because we disliked the government and called it illegitimate. The Russians are just attacking for the sake of attacking. The two things are not that dissimilar. And man, I mean, how can nobody draw any similarities or mirrors? Hold the rack up to a mirror and you'll see the Russo-Georgian conflict that's going on. But nobody's reporting that. Nobody's brought this to the front of the stage. Nobody but Keith Olbermann and people like him have brought it to the forefront of the people's minds. Why is that? Why is that happening? Why is that not frontline news? Why aren't none of these stories really frontline news and have continued to be stories until they're solved and resolved and case closed? That's all I gotta say. I'm Resonator Zen. I'm off like a prom dress. Subscribe, comment, video response. Message me. Alright, I'm off like a prom dress. See you all later. I'm off. Goodbye.